If you're new to my channel, my name is Steven Schultz, and I am an artist based in Chicago, Illinois. I've been working as a photographer for the last 10 years of my life, and the last 3 in particular have largely been defined by film. I've shot hundreds and hundreds of rolls of film, I've used dozens of different cameras to use that film with, but the question that I get asked most is, how do you develop and scan your film? I have tried dozens of different techniques over the years to try to find the dev and scan workflow that would work best for me. And today I am so excited to finally share with you the method that I've primarily used to develop and scan my film for the last 9 months. It has easily become my favorite way to do it, and it's all thanks to Nice Film Club, who also happen to be the sponsor of this video. And listen, before you click away thinking that I'm out here just trying to grab a bag, there's 2 things that you need to know. Number 1, I had to convince Nice to make this video. This was my idea in the first place. They didn't approach me with a bag of money saying, hey, can you make this video? Can you just plug our product even though you've never used it? I've been a part of the Nice community for the last 9 months, and I truly believe in what they do. Number 2, my compensation for this video is additional development and scanning credit from Nice. I wanted that to be my compensation because I knew that that would keep me accountable to shooting more film, to bettering myself as an artist, and ultimately to reinvesting back into the film photography community at large. That is the main reason why I'm excited to tell you about this today, because I think Nice Film Club truly is going to be a game-changing tool for a lot of film photographers out there. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I can help you save even more money off of whatever plan you purchase with a discount code that I'll tell you about later on. So I think a natural place to start with this video is the quality of the scans themselves. All of these images that you're seeing here have been scanned by Nice, as are the rest of the images in this video. And if you want to see some outside of the context of this video, you can check out my Instagram, because they've basically been the only way I've been scanning my film for the last 9 months. The things that really impress me about these scans are the resolution, the sharpness, and the color depth in each file. Nice uses a Noritsu scanner to pull 16-bit 4K TIFF files out of your scans, and each of those files offer incredible editing flexibility in post, which really allow you to shape the look of your final image. Now, personally, I really appreciate just how flat each of the scans are when you first download them from Nice. It gives you as the artist so much flexibility to add contrast and saturation back into the image as you see fit. Those 16-bit TIFFs that I was talking about earlier are massive files, and they have tons of data in them. They're like 150 to 180 megabytes each, and they just give you tons of headroom to adjust and add, subtract from, really create the final digital image that you like, all while doing it without deteriorating the image itself. Because the TIFFs are so high resolution, it is a huge plus for any photographer that is interested in printing their work, whether that's large prints, photo books, or actually even licensing their images online, because a lot of places will have minimum requirements for resolution on the long edge of an image. So if you fall into one of those categories, the TIFFs are a huge plus when it comes to getting scans from Nice. So we've established that Nice's scan quality is nice. But let's talk about the thing that I personally think sets Nice apart from any other film lab that I have ever used, and that is access. Now, when I say access, I'm specifically referring to the way that Nice delivers and stores your scans for you. I think we're all pretty used to the classic Dropbox link or Google Drive link to receive scans. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, I really don't want to badmouth another lab for doing that, because honestly, that's a pretty standard practice. Basically every lab does that to deliver scans. But I want to give credit where it's due, because Nice has clearly put so much time and money and effort into developing a really robust backend to their business that makes the delivery and storage process 100 times better than anything I have ever personally used. As a Nice member, you get unlimited storage of your scans, all in one place. And that alone is such a huge benefit of being a member on Nice's Film Club, because that cloud storage is a huge time saver, and I'll talk about that more in a little bit. This is what your dashboard would look like when you first log into your account. You've got different ways to filter all of your film on the side over here, which is a really nice way to quickly find a specific film stock or image that you need. Each roll of film that you get developed is displayed in these little boxes here, showing you what the ISO, format, and process of each roll is. You can also hover over each of these boxes and quickly view each of the images in the roll or click in to view everything full screen. Downloading is also super simple with an easy one-click bulk download of either the TIFFs or JPEGs, and if you choose TIFFs, it'll queue it up in the side panel over here once it has zipped all of those large files together. You can even generate little contact sheets from a roll to share on social media and choose the amount of images from that roll that you want shown in it. This whole backend interface that NICE has created is incredible to me. I love stuff like this that's super well designed and well organized, and that constant cloud access is truly a game changer. You never have to dig through your inbox for old emails with Dropbox links in them. You always have a second backup of all of your negatives. So worst case scenario, a hard drive fails and you lose data, you always have your negatives stored in the cloud. And on top of that, you can, whether you're at home or on the road, always access your data. And as I've worked with NICE for more and more months and given them more rolls of film and built up my catalog in my profile, I'm really discovering the benefits now of how easy it is to find all of the images that I need when I need them. All right, so you've probably gotten this far in the video and you think everything looks amazing, but you're wondering what the price is for a service like this. Well, like the name implies, NICE Film Club is a membership-based film lab. And I'll explain a little bit of how each of their tiers work and how it actually provides a ton of value for you as the photographer. Each plan that NICE offers has scaling benefits and perks, but at the core of each plan are these dev and scan credits. So I'm gonna keep things really simple here and just use the base tier that NICE offers as our example. So let's say you sign up for the NICE tier right now, you pay $200 to become a member, you would immediately get 10 dev and scan credits included with your account. And that means you could send those 10 rolls of film that are probably sitting off to the side of your desk right now, because let's face it, all of us have some unfinished rolls on our desk right now, and you could send them to NICE today to get developed and scanned. And already that's a pretty great value. Most labs that you'd send 10 rolls to would charge about $200 for development and scanning, depending on the size of scans that you're getting. So on average, I'd say that's a pretty fair market value for the development and scanning of 10 rolls of film. But this is where the benefits of the membership really start to shine, because once you're totally out of dev and scan credits, you get access as a NICE member to NICE's film labs at a discounted rate. So you can still send your rolls in to NICE to get developed and scanned for only $10 a roll, which is pretty much unheard of. And it's not like NICE starts to cut corners with the scanning once you've stopped using credits and start paying for it instead. It's the same Noritsu scanner, it's the same JPEGs, it's the same 4K 16-bit TIFFs. And I can personally attest to that because I've used both credits and also paid to get film developed from NICE. It's the same stuff across the board. Now, you're obviously allowed to sign up for whatever tier that you think best suits you, but I just wanted to give you some of my quick recommendations for what I think works best for most photographers. I've used this base tier as the example so far, and I think it is the perfect entry-level spot for anyone who's just curious about film or wants to start shooting it. You maybe only shoot 1 to 2 rolls of film a month, you just want to document your life with your friends, and you're not too concerned with editing your scans later on. Now, this middle tier, in my opinion, I think is going to be the sweet spot for most photographers. You get more credits included with this plan, you get the 4K 16-bit TIFFs unlocked in this plan, so you don't have to purchase them separately later on, and maybe you see yourself starting to incorporate film into client deliverables, or you're just using it more in your personal work in bulk per month. And lastly, I think this top tier is best suited for professional photographers who rely on film in their workflows. You get the added benefit of Rush Dev and Scan added to every single order for this tier. So if you are really on tight timetables with certain clients and need to turn work around really quickly, this is going to be the best tier for you. If you've seen any of my other videos on this channel about film photography, you know that I really deeply care about making film more approachable and affordable for new photographers all the way to professional photographers. It's not a cheap hobby and it's not a cheap profession either. I'm always looking for ways to make this more accessible to people. And I sincerely mean it when I say that I think being a NICE member can do just that. Each of these 3 membership plans offers so much value for the amount that you're spending, and I'm really excited to offer you an exclusive discount code with NICE to further bring that cost down. For For the first 20 people that use the code Steven20 at checkout, you can take $20 off of any Nice membership that you want. Again, that's Steven20 at checkout to take $20 off of any Nice membership that you want. Now, I didn't want this to be an hour-long video, even though it totally could have been. So if you have any further questions or there's something that you think that I missed in this video, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'll be responding personally to all of the comments there, answering any questions that you have about Nice. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel for future videos, and I will see you soon.